Well, it's a warm Christmas day. This is Bill here, and wonder when we're gonna have winter. But anyway, I was down in Great Falls. I saw where the fire was, and couldn't really get a picture or anything. But just a topic for today. At the end of very early in 2022, it's in very early January. A lot of my websites I expect to be taken down. It should all be finished by early May. The general idea is I'm going to have a much more simplified presence with only my legal name for anything where I want to do analysis and express an opinion, but don't really have a business purpose. And for the doaskdotell.com to support the books and the screenwriting, and there is some film interest. I can't get into it right now, but I've renewed the doaskdotell.com for 2 more years. I know there's another site, .org, that's involved in HIV prevention. There's never been a conflict, and we've never tried to monopolize the phrase, but it's something I've always wondered about. So we're trying to just use that for commercial use and not just for expressing opinions. There's really a lot of change going on with free speech, with all the polarization in society and the tribalism and the inability of, frankly, our classical liberal model and free speech to provide enough opportunity for people who have been systematically disadvantaged. There's a huge problem, and then there's an enormous determination on the part of some people not to have anything taken away from them. And in the environment we had 10 years ago, my strategy of putting out a tremendous amount of material on different blogs to call attention to a lot of different facets of different issues all the time was effective. Just simply being found passively in search engines is not so effective now. Society has become too polarized, particularly since Charlottesville and George Floyd and January 6th and everything. But the censorship problems, the deplatformings and all that's been coming on since about 2018. I think we're heading toward a position where if you want to be on the web, you've got to have a legitimate purpose. It's either organizational or business. I think that's probably going to happen eventually if Section 230 is gutted. There's an idea that you could reduce tribalism if you could coalesce, or if you can combine subscriptions, if you could do the kind of thing that used to be with magazine subscriptions, could make paying for content a lot easier than it is now. That's another idea. But anyway, stuff is going to happen in early 2022, and there'll be more details probably posted starting Monday, the 27th, about exactly what's going to happen. I have to make sure everything goes through. But anyway, just wanted a heads up as to what's going on.